Hello dear friends, today I wanted to talk about drivers, third-party drivers, Actron USB 3.0 drivers. Many of you had probably issue with the drivers. Today I probably found a solution because I was struggling with my motherboard and I was having constant issue with the drivers Actron USB 3.0. Today I wanted to tell you what to do. I used the drivers for Windows 7. I replaced Microsoft drivers with manufacturer drivers. Also I did the same with SATA drivers, because those drivers are being used by Windows 7, but I got Windows 11, but they will be working. They seem to be working without any issue. They seem to be stable, because default drivers, I had a disconnection issue even during my work in 3D graphics when I was working with Blender. Now my computer seems to be working smooth, and I think I can tell you, if you use AMD and you got that motherboard, because many people reported issues with Actron driver when you got USB 3.0, but also I will have to show you how to configure the drivers so you will be able to boot using Windows 7 drivers inside Windows 11. You go to section download. You don't go to support, but you go to download. And we have got Windows 7. I think SATA drivers you have to check, because I had SATA drivers I downloaded from somewhere else, but I used Windows 7 drivers. They seem to be working okay, and I am very pleased because I didn't have this connection issue. Another solution is check power options, high performance, change advanced power settings, and you make sure your hard drive is not turning off, so you will put value 0. This means that your hard drive will not turn off itself. Sleep. USB settings allow selective suspend settings set to disabled. Very important. Also, make sure power settings are set to high performance. Then you go to device manager. You also have to consider those options. Make sure this is deselected. Also, I would rather to ask you if you can check in BIOS to turn power saving features off, because this may cause disconnection issues as well. What we got here, check all settings. You also have to check this to deselect this, because you don't want computer to turn off USB port, because it's not necessary. Because if you are a gamer, so you don't really bother about saving electricity or power. This is not really necessary if you are PC gamer. I think I have got one issue with probably one USB port, but you can, if you have issue, you can always uninstall device and you can refresh. I don't know what is it, but it tells me unknown USB device failed enumeration Something probably is failing in my motherboard, so I will disable this. But everything else is working okay. Also check your hard drive. You also have to install your chipset drivers, because this, if you don't have this, this may cause stability issue of your PC. I'm mainly talking about how to fix this connection issue. Check what chipset driver do you have. This should tell you if you go to main board. So before you download it, you make sure what chipset is, and you can easily download chipset drivers, because this is quite important. I see the difference after using Windows 7 drivers. What else? I'm just thinking if I didn't miss something. Also, some services may overload your computer, but this is mainly, I'm mainly talking about the disconnection issue. But you make sure you disable diagnostic policy service, because this may impact performance. Now I will be showing you how to configure USB drivers, so you will have your drivers, so you will make them boot. Okay, but you have to have Process Hacker. Open key, and when you see Acron, the driver, you will use option start. You will set to 0, this means boot start. You also change settings error control from 1 to 0. Also we will check Acron Hub. I think I will have to boot my PC once again. What we got here? Okay, because you can also boot if your PC doesn't boot and you get error message like inaccessible boot device. I will show you what to do in this case if you encounter that error. You have to go in this case when you use a DVD with installation of Windows, and there is option you can choose to repair or install Windows. You press Shift and F9 or F10 and command prompt comes up, and you can type in command prompt something like this. You type in command prompt, so you, before you boot your operating system, you can change settings in registry. Now we go to this key, then we have to go to system. Okay, first I will show you current control set services, and we will have to consider AMD SATA drivers. Start, you have to set to 0, error control. I don't know why this came up with value 1. You have to put value 0. You consider start override folder, and you have to change from 3 to 0. This is to do with RAID driver, I believe. When you connect one or more drives, RAID array, so this will make computer faster if you are building a RAID array. But I only use one drive instead of multiple drives. But never mind. Now we will go to a core folder which you have to consider. This one, error control 0, start 0. Now we will be considering USB ports if you are using Windows 7 drivers. I think you should be okay with USB drivers, but if you want to change some settings, instead of demand start, you can set to boot start. Demand start value 3. Boot start will be I think value 0. ONT. Oh yes, I think I have to turn proxy sucker on again. I would like to restart my computer. This is quite important. This can be useful when you want to run your operating system when you connect hard drive to hard drive docking station. So you will be able to boot your operating system directly from hard drive docking station. Open key. Then we can check USB. But I will have to boot once again. Okay, what we got here? Hub. I will have to check if nothing goes wrong after booting my computer. Hopefully nothing will be working wrong. I want to make the drivers bootable because this one. This one is to do with USB. This one is to do with USB 3.0. Because you can always run from docking station after changing settings here. That one. Also, we have too many USB options. We have to check if we got Acron drivers. Acron. I already changed settings. Acron hub, because when everything is bootable, you can use your docking station instead of SATA cables. I did that before, depending what type of computer you have, because modern computers, they support USB 3.2, which is much faster than mine PC, because mine PC is 8 years old. It is still working okay after updating to Windows 7 USB and SATA drivers. Everything seems to be running smooth without having disconnection issue. I hope you like my updated video.